So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. So, again, I'm trying to be consistent. Some days are harder than others. Some mornings I kind of wake up and I'm just completely good to go. And then other times, depending on the hour of the day, I can feel a little bit more of the projections. So, kind of today is a little bit of something where be aware of the projections. And when you see a trigger, kind of maybe write it down or just be fully aware of it. That way, if it happens again, you have a way to kind of pinpoint it before it kind of uh, distracts you further. I am feeling good, productive, but again, I feel the energy, which is not a bad thing at all. I think it's good to be self aware. How is everyone else feeling? I want this to be as uplifting as possible, but I'm also trying to be authentic because there has been a lot of like things happening in the energy, and you can feel people evolving. And I want to make sure that everyone has a community. Depending on some of you, I know how I am. It's often hard for me to ask for help. As a child, I wasn't very super popular. I was more of an introvert. And I think when we have those tendencies, it's sometimes easier just to feel like we can just take it all upon ourselves. And that's not what it's meant to be. That's something that I'm learning in this phase. One of my shadow things is that asking for help inside of a community that understands and loves and appreciates. So that's something where camaraderie and community and togetherness, especially we're coming near the holiday seasons, winter solstice is coming up, we're coming up in a new year. What do you want to manifest now? What do you want it to look like going forward? And also, too, kind of embracing where you are at the moment, because I'm sure that there's a lot of lessons in within that as well. So, definitely, how do we want our life to be? Do you want to be around traveling? Do you want like more self growth? Really check in with yourself and really see, okay, all these things have been happening this year, all of these seasons and whatnot. How do I want to be? What are my thought process? How I am now? Check in with yourself, because it's so easy for us to grow so quickly that we don't realize how much we've grown until we kind of stop, breathe, examine ourselves, and see how we fit back into the puzzle of our life. Sometimes those pieces change, and that's not a bad thing, but it's good for us to check in with ourselves so we can see what the mosaic looks like now. Always to be present. Heading into this weekend, I wish you all compassion and value and authenticity, and being able to be yourself in whatever setting that you are in. Having that self-worth, having that self-discipline to always speak your mind and always speak your truth, regardless of wherever you're at. That you shine so bright when you do that, and you create your tribe. You create those experiences that way. And I'm saying this for my own self as well, because growth happens so fast sometimes that I thought that I had it all. Okay, let's go. And then it's another lesson, and then another step up, and then another evolution. And so skills coming into play, that needing to really master different parts of self, and also to recognize parts of self that didn't have to deal with for so long. So let's shake it off. Take a deep, relaxing breath in. Be present in the moment. It's nice to kind of have it be that there is no past, there is no future, there is only the present. And it's in those moments that we create exactly what we want. That there's no pressure, there's no anything from the past, there's possibilities. And each second, in each moment, we have the decision, the option to create anew. Each little step that we take is able to branch off into something so wondrous and so amazing. It's by taking those moments at a time, not getting too far ahead, not looking too far backwards, just being exactly in that moment, and letting that moment guide you. Be perceptive to some of the things that are going on around. There's a lot of things going on. A lot of things are amazing and good and prosperous. Bring that into you. Attract those types of things. Have your healthy habits of affirmations, things that inspire you, things that make you soar, make you feel valued, and always growing and evolving, but taking the time to appreciate as well. Which is something perfectionist. I'm not sure how many of you are into astrology or astronomy, but those little things kind of, okay, are you someone who really wants to be perfect? Are you someone that kind of and doesn't mind it? So finding things about yourself, this is a time to do it. This is a time for really digging into ourselves and finding and shedding light on all of those beautiful pieces that sometimes feel like I try to find the right words, that sometimes feel like they have been lost or scattered, that those are parts of you that can be embraced, to shed light on them, to value them, to explore them. So going into this weekend, you are brave, you are courageous, you are fire that soars throughout every single angle, and you are bright and you are magnetic. Shine your light. Be kind and embrace and explore those sides of yourself. Have an amazing weekend of self-exploration, of celebration, of valuing your truest self. And whatever your beliefs are, if it's the divine, your higher power, connecting with that source that connects us all, interlinking us all. It's an unconditional love that is beyond compare. And even like now, even saying it, it makes my heart just expands so much whenever I think of it, and it's in the gratitude. So if you gravitated toward my video, I very much appreciate it, and we are very much soul family. So I send you out as much positivity and as much high vibrations as I can. You're wondrous and inspire me, inspire those around you, and inspire yourself.